All right, we're going to talk about the Premier League best bets for Saturday, February 1st. Here it again. We're already in the month of February, and here we go with the match day 24 best bets for the Premier League. As always, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. I appreciate each and every one of you. And hit that like button, that notification bell, and comment down below. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started with these best bets. All right, for this first matchup, we're going to take a look at Nottingham Forest going up against Brighton. Both teams coming off a loss last weekend. Nottingham Forest got smashed by Bournemouth um, at the Vitality Stadium 5-0, and then Brighton lost 1-0 to Everton at Goodison. So this is a matchup where I keep things simple. I think Forest is going to win, so I take Forest on the money line. I see him bounce back. This is a really good team, obviously a top four team vying for a place in Europe, and I think they're serious about that. Um, One thing that does worry me, obviously, is that Callum Hudson-Odoi is out for Forest. He's been a good playmaker for them this year. Brighton, before the loss to Everton, they had actually won 3 games, including the game in the FA Cup. 3 or 4, I believe it was 3 matches, but Brighton does not travel very well, so they're not as good on the road. And obviously, Nottingham Forest, we all know that they're really good at the city grounds, and they defend their home turf um, quite a bit. So um, probably see Brighton getting on the board. I was going to do the low risk, high risk on this one. Let's go straight up Forest on the money line. But if you were looking to do something that was maybe a little bit lower risk, then maybe go with both teams to score. And with that being said, if you really wanted to take high risk, okay, where the money line would be in the middle, then I would go at the very opposite end of the spectrum. And the highest risk possible would be 9.5 Forest money line and both teams to score. And you can actually get that at plus 360. But to be on the safer side, let's go Nottingham Forest money line, and you can find that at plus 160. All right, next up, Ipswich versus Southampton. This can be played at Portman Road in Ipswich. And you know what? I like both teams to get on the board. Both of these teams have conceded the most goals in the Premier League. Yeah, I think they're top two in conceded goals. Neither team is scoring a lot of goals. I really like this Ipswich squad, but they can't seem to, uh, get it done in terms of their attack. Now they did go ahead and pick up Julio and Enciso. They picked up Jaden Philogene from Aston Villa. And I think that should really improve their strike force. They already have guys like Jack Clark. They already have guys like oh geez, Liam Delap. So they have a lot of good players on their team. They spent a lot of money improving the squad. If I had to pick a side, I do like Ipswich. Obviously, they're at home, and that has a lot to do with it. But I see both teams getting on the board, so I like both teams to score. Doing the low risk, high risk, I like both teams to score on the lower risk side. But if you're looking for a bet to like maximize, get some bang for your buck, then take Ipswich on the money line plus both teams to score. Now, conversely, if you want to kind of meet in the middle, you could take Ipswich or draw, so the double chance, and both teams to score. But you know what? I like Ipswich on the money line or both teams to score. At the last game that we'll cover in this video, it's going to be Wolves going up against Aston Villa. A lot of people are going to be surprised by this pick, but I'm going out on a limb, and I'm going to take Wolves on the double chance plus both teams to score for this one. Listen, this is a derby of sorts. Okay, both of these clubs are from the Birmingham area, so the second city there in England. And, Aston Villa is coming off a game where they had a midweek Champions League matchup where they needed to get a result out of that in order to finish in the top eight, which they were able to accomplish. But I just see this being a letdown point. I think this is a trap game for Aston Villa. I think most people are going to be siding with Aston Villa, and I don't blame them. But Wolves is in a relegation battle in their own right. I know Aston Villa is trying to get back up in the top four so they can qualify for Europe next year. I just see Wolves coming away with some type of result, at least a draw of this game. Actually, I don't even think Wolves are going to win this game, but I do see them getting at least a draw, or getting a draw. Um, I just see them being able to get it done. I think they're going to get up for this game, being that it is a derby, being that they are in the relegation battle, and don't forget that this is a club that still has uh, a lot of quality, on all aspects of their squad. So, don't forget that Aston Villa has some dysfunction right now with Jean Duran going over to Saudi Arabia, and then the issues with Ali Watkins and Arsenal making a bid for them or for him. So there's a lot going on over there. Now I do think Unai Emery is one of the best coaches in the Premier League, but when all is said and done, I do see the Wolves at home. I see them coming away with a draw, and so I like both teams to score and Wolves on the double chance, and you can get that at plus 150. All right, that's all I got for you. As always, thanks for listening in. Good luck on your bets. Please do comment down below. Let me know what you think of these bets. I know some of them are a little bit controversial, especially that last one. But comment down below. Let me know how you think I'm doing. Let me know if you think if you're telling me or if you're fading me. Let me know. Um, and we'll see you next time. But until then, peace out.